Hey, what's up? It's Ben here. So you want to make that passive income, but don't know where to start or just want a realistic approach to begin? Don't worry, I got you. Now, you're not going to make thousands of dollars just starting out. It'll take some time. In this video, I'm going to give you 6 of my beginner passive income ideas with my real proofs and examples of how you can execute them. So at the end of this video, you can make at least some money within a month. Now, for passive income, you have to understand these 4 elements for you to even generate a dollar passively. And these 4 elements are time, money, knowledge, and motivation. And you have to have at least 3 of these elements present for you to even generate passive income. So for example, if you don't have money, having time, knowledge, and motivation will help you. And if you don't have time, but you have money, knowledge, and motivation, that'll suffice. Now, this is just for beginners to get started, so you're not going to see crazy cash flow coming in. And trust me, anyone can do it because I've done it myself and I'll show you proofs of my income. But you must have at least 3 elements before you can start even making any money. So I'll start off small first so it's super duper beginner friendly. Number 1, open a high yield savings account. If you have money put away with those large banks like Bank of America or Chase, they aren't doing you any good. They give you super duper low interest rate for your money, like 0.01% of your money. And of course, you can open a CD, but sometimes that means if you want a higher rate, your money has to be in there to get those high interest rates. I personally use Ally Bank. They are an online bank and they have a great customer support. Their wait time is like a minute or a couple of minutes or so, but that's the worst case scenario. Usually a live agent will pick up within a minute. I don't see Bank of America or Chase doing that, but that's not the point. The point is having a high interest rate for your savings account. Currently, as of now, they offer a 0.8% interest on your money. Now, you're gonna say that this is not much, but would you rather have 0.01% or 0.8%? You just 80x your money. So here's how much I made every month with about $7,000 inside my savings account. It's a little over $5 a month, but you can't complain when you don't have to do much and it helps you pay a lunch meal or something like that. If you want other high interest account, you can check out Varo Bank, Redneck Bank, or T-Mobile 4% savings account. I'm not sponsored by any of them, but be sure to read the requirements first since the higher you go and for the interest rates, there's always some kind of catch to it. Number 2, dividend investing. Now, this takes money to make money, and of course, you don't need to have thousands of dollars to invest. You can start as little as $1 if you want with Robinhood, but I personally use Webull more since I like their tools and resources that they offer. But if you don't know what they are, they're just a broker that allows you to invest in the stock market. And if you're interested to know more about Webull, the platform itself, feel free to check out my playlist on that. And if you want to sign up either Robinhood or Webull, they'll be giving you a free stock, and Webull gives you a free stock that is valued up to $1,600. So take advantage of that if you like free money anyways. But anyways, choose stocks that gives you dividends. So how do you go about in terms of picking a dividend stock? Good question. I have a full breakdown of my strategy on how I grow my dividend portfolio. Essentially, you want to pick big stable companies that have been paying their investors time and time again. I mainly focus on companies that are listed on the Dow Jones and have a dividend yield that's at least a 2% yield. This way I can beat inflation while I'm at it. Since each company has various payout dates, I'll just use the third quarter to show you on average how much I make monthly. So from July to September, I made a total of $129.91. And that comes out to be around $43.33 per month. Granted, I spent about $10,000 on this, but you don't need that much to get started. You can start off small and see where that takes you. Remember, it's not always about the dividends. You'll grow in equity as well. Number 3, use credit cards. Yes, you can make money this way. That is, if you only buy things that you need. For example, like grocery, gas, food, or household goods. The least you can make is 2%, and some can go up towards the 5% mark. So let's say you spent $100 on grocery. Now, if you can use a credit card that offers 2% cash back, you'll basically get $2 back. Now, I have 4 main credit cards that I use, and I'll give you a brief rundown of them, but if you want more tips and tricks about credit cards, feel free to check out my playlist down below. The first card that I have is the Citi Double Cashback Credit Card. This one gives me 2% cashback no matter what I buy. Then I have the Bank of America Rewards Card, and I chose the option for 3% cashback for online shopping. And if you are a preferred rewards client, you'll get additional 25 to 75% boost of your card, and there's no annual fee. The third card that I have is the Costco Anywhere Card by Citi. This one, you need to have a Costco membership to be eligible. I do a lot of Costco shopping myself, so this one is really good. They give you 4% cash back on gas, 3% cash back on restaurant and travels, and then 2% cash back on Costco itself. So no matter what I buy, I get at least 2% cash back. And the last one I have is more like a convenient type card. It's the Amazon Prime credit card. They give you 5% cash back on any purchases on Amazon. That's like a 5% saving if you tell me. So with all these numbers, what does it really equate to on my end? So out of these 4 cards, I spent on average $1,600 a month. This is just a screenshot of a 30-day cycle, so I'm just using it as an average since I don't go out much to blow money anyways. So if I take 2% of $1,632, I'll make at least $32.64, and this is on the lower end. As you can see, sometimes I splurge a little on Amazon, and I spent a little over $1,000 on that card. So with a 5% cash back, that's $50 already for this month, and that's not adding the other credit cards up. Number 4, create a YouTube channel. It's better than Instagram or Facebook because you don't get paid to post stuff on there, but make sure you like the topic that you're talking about. If not, it's gonna be a drain and it's gonna turn into a job. I post on here 2 times a week, and that's whenever I get the time to make the videos. As you can tell, I make around $90 within 28 days. It didn't cost me anything more to start, and I don't have any fancy equipment. Like, I'm literally just recording on my phone. Maybe that's why I'm not getting any views, or maybe I just suck at making videos. But anyways, I just like to share my knowledge with others and have fun with it, and why not make a little money on the side? The only hurdle that you might encounter is that you'll need at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. And it's easy to lose focus when you see yourself putting out videos every week, but you're not growing. And that's why having time and motivation is important for this to work. Number 5, posting blogs. Again, you're gonna have to find something that you're very passionate about because nowadays there are millions of blogs and creating a website is easier than before. I recommend you starting out with a WordPress site, and if you're doing this, it allows you a ton of flexibility on your end. In the beginning, you're gonna have to spend a lot of time creating content. That's why if you don't like what you're writing about, this will definitely fail. It took me over a year to start getting some sort of traction because I wasn't writing about things that people will like to read. If you can combine your interests and what other people are looking for, you can find a gold mine, and here's how. I'm not sponsored by him, but you can simply go on Uber Suggest and type in a keyword to find topic ideas to write about and see what kind of search volume it has. And if you look over to the right, you'll see SD, and that's the SEO difficulty, which will tell you how hard it is to rank on the search engine. If you find things that's lower than a 35, then you're good. Neil Patel, who's the creator of Uber Suggest, does a great job at marketing himself and providing helpful tools and tips for ranking on Google. And if you can rank on Google, then you can make money. So let me show you how much a small blog site is making me. Within the last 30 days, it only generated me $11.77. I know it's not much, but I do get people reaching out to me from time to time to promote their page or advertise their products or services. And this fluctuates. So here's my recent activities for these past 6 months. Nothing happened for August, and the total comes out to be $637.38. And if we converted that to a monthly average, then it's about $106 per month. So yeah, having Google ads on my website doesn't pay me much considering that the number of visitors it brings, but sponsorships and promotions will help you out. As of now, I just post whenever I want without working too much. Number 6, social media manager or website consultant. So I do a little bit of both for smaller clients since I want to gain their trust first and always provide them with more value than they expect. I'm sure nowadays if you're on social media and know how to use it, you'll do just fine. Although sometimes you would need to put a lot of work up front, but once you build that relationship with a client, it's easy selling and you can turn it into something passive if you want. For the most part, once you are on a retainer, it's basically like passive income. You'll probably work a couple hours a month to make it work. Now, you can easily learn these skills off of YouTube since a lot of people talk about it, but the hard part is finding clients. A lot of people would just point you to Upwork or Fiverr, but sometimes it's super competitive. I would recommend Craigslist to simply find a client. Plus, they won't take 20% of your pay like Upwork. I've done this and it works. You just need to put in some time to find a client. You could go to big cities like Los Angeles or San Francisco to search for a social media manager or a website consultant. Once you've found a post that you like, reach out to them and provide them with a free audit or a complete breakdown of what they should be looking for to improve their online presence. You can perform these free audits manually or automatically with sites like Uber Suggest or Moz. This is a small client of mine that I've worked for months, and it started out small and it's slowly growing. As you can see, I started getting paid $150 per month. It's a bi-weekly thing and they increased it to $250 per month. I know these sources of passive income aren't big, but I'm sure if you put in more time into it and slowly grow them one by one, they'll grow bigger. And I do have other bigger sources of passive income, but at that point, you'll need to have a more extensive knowledge to know what you're doing to have to make it work efficiently. And if you're constantly working on it, then it'll just turn into a job. So to recap, on the high yield savings account, I make about $5 per month. Dividend investing, I make about $43 per month. Credit card rewards, $50 per month. This channel alone, $90 a month. For my blog site with AdSense and promotions combined, it's about $118 per month. And lastly, for the social media or website consulting income, I make $250 per month. That gives me a grand total of $556 per month in passive income for these beginner level ideas. Now, I have to maintain these income sources somehow. It's not entirely sit back and relax and enjoy the money coming in. I do put in a couple of hours during the week to do it, especially for YouTube, since it's more like a fun thing for me to do on the side, but normally it's low stress and I could do it whenever I want. If I don't work for a week or two, that's totally fine. I know it'll be able to sustain itself for that long. So I hope you found this video somewhat intriguing and that you can get started in building your own passive income source. If you have any questions about it, let me know down below and feel free to give it a like and maybe consider subscribing so I'll give you more tips and tricks in the future. I'll catch y'all later.